All right, let's talk about the AI promise versus the reality. We were told AI was going to simplify everything, right? Give us our time back. But for so many of us, it feels like we're just drowning in a sea of subscriptions. So today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're building the ultimate lean AI tech stack for a small team, one that actually works for you, not the other way around.
Go ahead, take a look. Be honest. Is your browser just chaos? You've got your CRM in one tab, a chatbot you used once 3 weeks ago in another, and then, yeah, that one tool you bought on a webinar that you swore you were going to use and never did. If this sounds even a little bit familiar, you're going to want to stick around.
And you know what that chaos usually costs? About this much. For a lot of small businesses and agents, it's a slow bleed of around $300 a month. A bloated, messy tech stack where half the tools do the same thing. And the really crazy part? You're still spending hours manually doing the very work these tools were supposed to automate in the first place. I mean, this is it, right? This is the heart of the frustration. We were sold this dream of freedom and efficiency, but what we actually got was a dozen different logins, a dozen different learning curves, and a dozen new bills every month. We're not entrepreneurs anymore. We've kind of become part-time software managers. But what if there's a better way?
Okay, so here's the game plan. First, we're going to define the problem. I call it the 12-tab trap. Then, we're going to build a brand new stack with just 3 powerhouse tools: the brain, the hands, and the director. After that, we'll see how it all clicks together in a lean $50 power stack. And finally, we'll talk about what this is really all about, the real bottom line.
So first things first, we have to identify the enemy. This is that sneaky cycle that quietly drains our money and just kills our focus, often without us even realizing it's happening.
Let's give it a name: the 12-tab trap. You know that feeling, right? You see a credit card notification for a charge from some company whose name sounds vaguely familiar, but you can't for the life of you remember signing up. It's not that these tools are bad. It's just that they're too specific, they only do one little thing, and none of them talk to each other.
And the way we fall for it is so simple, it's almost funny. You see this amazing demo for, I don't know, an animated elf generator. It looks incredible. You sign up for the free trial, you put in your credit card, then life happens, you get busy, you totally forget it exists, and bam, a year later, there's the bill. You've just walked right into the trap. All right, enough about the problem. Let's start building the solution. We're going to create our new stack with just 3 core tools. And the first one, well, it isn't just a helper, it's your new strategic partner. It's the brain. So meet Claude, and I really need you to just erase everything you think you know about those simple chatbots. We're not treating this like a vending machine where you just pop in a prompt and get a little snack of an answer back. No, this is a tool that you think with. It has what the tech folks call agentic capabilities. That's really just a fancy way of saying it can actually take initiative and do work for you, not just spit out answers. And just look at what this one tool can replace. All those little single-use apps, the copywriting tool, the email drafter, the market report writer, they all become obsolete. Think about it for a second. You don't actually need 5 different AI writing tools. What you need is one AI agent that can use your computer for you. And the price for this kind of powerhouse, the pro version, is just $20 a month. I mean, come on. For the cost of a few lattes, you get a super capable executive assistant that never sleeps.
Now, this is where it gets really cool. There's a new feature called Cowork. You can literally connect it to your CRM. Just imagine this for a second. It's Friday afternoon, and instead of spending 2 hours manually typing in every call, text, and meeting from the week, you just tell Claude to do it. It reads your messy notes and updates everything. That right there is a total game changer.
Okay, so we've got our brain. It's thinking, it's strategizing. Now we need the tool that actually does all the making, the creating, the designing. We need the hands.
Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. Canva? Seriously? That's not new. But hang on a second. This is not the Canva you remember from a few years back. It's gone from being a simple little tool to a full-blown design platform.
It brings everything together. Your social media posts, your email banners, your listing presentations, even your open house signs, they all live in one spot, under one brand kit with one single login. For a small team, that kind of consolidation is literally the difference between looking sharp and professional and, well, looking like you just Googled free flyer template.
And the cost for Canva Pro? It's about $13 a month. You get an entire in-house design studio for less than what you'd spend on lunch. It's kind of wild. And for real estate agents, this is where it gets brilliant. There's a new feature called Canva Listings, and it pulls property data directly from the MLS right into your beautifully branded templates. All the details, the photos, the price, it's all auto-populated. A task that used to take a day and a half can now seriously be done in 10 minutes.
Okay, time for the final piece of our power stack. We have the brain to think and strategize. We have the hands to create and design. Now we need the director to bring it all to life with video.
Now, this is probably the one you haven't heard of yet, and honestly, it's a bit of a secret weapon. Higgsfield is an AI video platform, but here's the trick. It gives you access to all the best video models on the market, all under one roof. So instead of paying for 5 different video tools at 30 or 50 bucks a pop, Higgsfield pulls together over 15 of the top models, including the really cutting-edge stuff like OpenAI's Sora and Google's Veo. You get one platform that lets you choose the perfect engine for whatever job you're doing.
And you can get in the door for about $10 a month. Suddenly, creating a professional-looking video isn't just for your million-dollar listings anymore. You can make something surprisingly good for every single property, which raises the bar for your entire brand. All right, let's put it all together. We've got our brain, our hands, and our director. Let's see how this lean, mean $50 stack actually compares to that old, bloated way of doing things. So over on the left, you've got that typical tangled mess of subscriptions that easily cost $200, maybe $350 a month. It's a mess. Now, look at the right, our new power stack. Claude, the brain, is 20 bucks. Canva, the hands, is 13, and Higgsfield, the director, is 10. All in, you're looking at about $50 a month for an AI partner, a design studio, and a video production house. The difference is, well, it's just staggering. But the most crucial point here isn't just about saving a couple $100 a month. It's not even really about the tools themselves. It's about what this whole shift really unlocks for you. And this is everything. The whole point of building a lean stack isn't to turn you into some tech genius. The point is to let the technology handle the 80% of the work that's repeatable and just drains your soul so that you can pour all your energy into the 20% that only a human being can do, building trust and connecting with other people. So you got to remember, winning in this new era isn't about collecting the most apps. It's not about having the biggest tech buffet. It's about choosing a few powerful, versatile tools, really mastering them, and then using all that time you save to sit across from a client and just be a person. So the real question isn't which tools you'll use. It's when you get all that time back, what will you do with it?